We're talking about creative destruction. The importance on the destructive nature, the preliminary destructive nature of creativity. And that creativity, before it can reach its maturity, is a destructive process. A seed before it gets to its full age and grace and beauty of what it becomes, the first thing it has to do is break through the shell. And the act of breaking through the shell is a destructive process that allows the seed to blossom then into that beautiful rose or tree or whatever. And that's just a metaphor for ideas to break through. Whether that is an idea of the self. Hold on. Whether that is an idea of a system or a process or a product or a belief system or an identity, the first act to construct something first is to deconstruct it and then put it back together. That's how all innovation is born. Is the act first of deconstruction, decomposing, destroying the old in order to make space to fit new pieces in ways that did not fit before. And you got to lay out all the pieces on the ground, on the board. You got to see the whole picture. You got to see all the pieces, the intricacy of the maze. And then, only then can you see, oh, okay, this piece got some wiggle room. This piece got some wiggle room for me to give it a little sauce. So I'm gonna give it a little bit of sauce, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you gotta see all the pieces. It's like when Iron Man, that scene in Iron Man when he has that screen when he goes into his little lair, and he pulls it up, sees everything. And he says, okay, let me zoom in on this. Let me zoom out on that. Take this apart. What if I deconstruct it? What if I give it a little temperature? What if I give it a little oomph? How does that affect the whole system? So we can't forget that first, the act of creation is destruction and letting go and making space and moving and shifting things around first. That's why things get messy before they get clear. If you've ever cleaned your house, if you've ever cleaned a space, it looks messy at first. You gotta put everything down and then you put it all back in order, even better than it was before. So that's what I'm on about today. And yeah, those are my thoughts.